Hi guys, Andy here. I hope you all have a great weekend. I would like to give you an update on the DAX, and for this video, I would like to combine the higher time frame analysis with lower time frame analysis. So I would like to add more instruments to the YouTube channel, but therefore I need to optimize my recording time. And so what I will do is I will once a week I will combine the lower time frame with the higher time frame, or the higher time frame with the lower time frame. So now it's weekend, and so yeah, nothing will change for the European and the American indices before the opening on Monday. Of course, we have the Asian session, but not much is happening for the European and US indices during the Asian session. So in this analysis, I will also provide you the lower time frame for Monday, and by doing this, I save a bit in recording time, and this will allow me to to produce or to add also analysis on other instruments. So yeah, let me know what you think about this, or if you have any other suggestions for this channel, you can let me know in the content section. And so now let's move on to the analysis. So here we are looking at the weekly time frame for the DAX, and my take on the DAX is that we did a wave one here in the higher degree as five waves: one, two, three, four, five. We end here with divergence. The cycle is complete. Then we went down, corrective move as an A, B, C. We touched here the area that we should touch for a wave two. So the zero point 0.5 FIB retracement level is here. And now we moved up from here, or since October, we had a move up, very nice move up. And I believe this here was a wave one, which is finished now. And I think we are now doing a downward move here as a wave two. I believe this here is a bearish channel in the weekly. So my best estimate would be that we are now working on this wave two. An alternative scenario, so this is actually bullish scenario, because if this is a one, this is a two in the higher degree, it means that we are working here on this wave three in the higher degree, and then this would be our first wave up. Of course, there's also a bearish alternative scenario, and this would be that the wave two here is not in yet. And then it could mean that, for instance, we are here doing an expanded flat structure as an A, B, C, which is then or wave A, then a wave B up, like overshooting this high. This is typical for an expanded flat. And then we can have five waves down, one, two, three, four, five, as a wave C, going deeper into this area as a wave two. So that's a possibility. However, it's not my primary scenario. The current price level is here, or wave two low is situated here. So there's quite some separation between these two levels. So it makes more sense to assume a bullish scenario here in the weekly, and that's also what I do. This is my primary scenario. If we go then to the daily, here we see our five waves up. So this here is our wave two low. We see our five waves up as a wave one. We end with divergence. And so now I think we are working here on this wave two down as a WXY correction. Now I have to say, in the daily here, there might also be an alternative. Like it could be that we make another high as a wave five, and then it would mean that this here is our four, this was our three, and then we have a wave one then our wave 1 here to the upside is finished here after making a new high. This could play out. It's not my primary scenario, it's an alternative, but actually that's like for investors that does not really matter. I believe what you have to do as an investor, like we are working here on a correction, and this might be a wave 2 correction or a wave 4 correction depending on how low we go here. So as an investor, I would actually just wait for this pullback playing out, WXY. Is it a wave 4? Is it a wave 2? We will only know later. So for me, I would say now this is a wave 2 unfolding. Why? Because to me, it looks like here in the weekly, we are establishing a downward channel, a bearish channel. Also on the daily, we actually have everything that we should have to have a complete structure here. We have 5 waves up. We end with divergence. This here is a wave 4, a nice wave 4, A, B, C. So therefore, I would say we are working on a wave 2 down. However, if we do not retrace deep enough, it could be, so let's say a rather shallow retracement here in the daily, then this could be a wave 4 and we can still see a wave 5 to the upside. But like I said, that does not really matter. That does not really influence the decision for you as an investor. As an investor, whatever happens, I would buy this correction here once this correction is finished. So this WXY correction. And to be more specific on this, if we go to the 4 hour, then this correction with the data we have now would be finished here in this area here. So if we take the length of our wave W, the length of our wave X, then here the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension is our target. Like if we only touch, let's say, or we do not even touch the upper boundary of this box here, I would say it's a wave 4. If we really go down and even a bit beyond the 1.618 FIB extension, then I believe it can be a wave 2. But for this correction, it can also be enough that we just take out this low. Then it is a very shallow correction. Then I would label it as a 4. And then the alternative is that we go deeper. We don't know yet what exactly will play out. We need more data. But so as an investor, I would look to buy into this area. But normally this will not be yet for the upcoming week. So I think we still need, or we can still do another higher time frame analysis to be more specific on this area where to buy. Excuse me. Now, here in the 4 hour, so I believe we did the wave W down. I also believe we did a wave X up. Here we went nicely into this area. An alternative that can play out here is that we get another corrective move, or we extend this corrective move, and then this can become an ABC structure. So that would mean that we take out this high here, that we get close to this high, or we can even go beyond this high. Then this becomes a wave, an expanded flat actually, as a wave B. This is not my primary scenario, but it is something that can play out. For the moment, we still have everything here that support or WXY correction. So I keep this as my primary scenario. But now important for the lower time frame, so for the traders and the upcoming week, is it's still early, but we are breaking this 4-hour downward channel, so this downward bearish cycle. And this is actually, I see among the other indices as well. So it's happening in the FTSE, it's happening in the Dow Jones, it's happening in the Nasdaq. So I would say that we next week that we first get some move up here, and then then we have to see, like we have an impulse here which is finished. So normally this can be a wave A, can also be a wave 1 of A, but then we should hold this this high here. If we do not hold this high, so I would say this is actually the invalidation level of the WXY scenario. If we do not hold this this high here, then I believe the alternative scenario will play out as in wave A, B, and C. So what needs to happen, or what I expect that will happen here in the 1 hour, I believe we finished an impulse down here, and so now we are going here into this area, and this area here we can find by taking the length of our wave A, and then this area, the wave B, is the 0.5, is the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 fib retracement. So this might be a wave B. It might also be a wave 2. If this here is a wave A, then it will be a wave B. If this here is a wave 1 of A, then this here is a wave 2. Then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave A, then B and C. Then we go deep, like deep down. So that would be the wave 2 scenario in the daily. But yeah, it can also be shallow. And for now, I just label it as a wave A here. We need more data to make our decision. But let's say this is an impulse, so wave A. Now we are expecting a wave B to the upside. And so Friday here we had this annoying move. I think this was annoying in the sense that it came a bit out of nothing, let's say, because we already had a complete impulse down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We end here with divergence compared to our wave 3 of 3. So this looked complete. We also went into the area where we should go. And then on Friday, we started to drop here without any reason. We were not really at a level or an area from where we should drop. And these are things that happen, I would say. I believe we are doing an expanded flat here as in A, B, and now our wave C up. Some time ago, we had a similar situation. This structure here, indeed, like if you see this kind of V shape, like recoveries and drops out of nothing, this is mostly like an expanded flat structure. You cannot really prepare for this, I would say, because you always look for the obvious, like the zigzag, just 3 waves. But an expanded flat goes beyond this low here. So what they actually do is like there is a complete structure here. A lot of traders put a stop loss here, and so they go down to take liquidity. Like they get out all these stop loss levels, and then we have this V-shaped recovery to the upside. So which gives them actually fuel to for their move up. And so the surprise would be, so I expect now upside next week, because we are breaking the 4-hour trend line here, the 4-hour cycle. As you can see, so it's still a bit early. It's just breaking, so we have to see what we get. But yeah, I expect some more upside here, and then I believe we would go into this area here, this wave B area, and then from there we should see downside again. So this one looks a bit more difficult now to trade because yeah, we have an expanded flat structure. So here on the 15-minute, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was our impulse, like a perfect structure, I would say. And then, so here in green, I believe this is our expanded flat as a wave a B down, this V-shaped recovery. And so what we should see now is 5 waves up ending into this area. So I think this might be a trade for next week. If we see here 5 waves up into this area, I believe this would be a nice short opportunity. So this here is our wave 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so then this structure should be finished here, and we are ready to to go down again after this upward move. The alternative scenario would be that our wave B is finished here. That would be the surprise. I think that we only had a shallow wave B, and that this here is the start of our wave C. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave A, wave B up, and now we go down again as a wave C. And if this plays out, then this here becomes the target area. So we take the length of wave A, the length of wave B, and then down into this area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension. But this is my alternative scenario. So main expectation, some upside into this area here on the lower time frame, and then further downside, or we immediately drop from here as an alternative scenario, and then this here was my was the wave B. Okay, so this was my analysis, higher time frame and lower time frame analysis combined. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work, and I see you next week. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.